Sorry. Yes, we are live in the voice of Mazin Nandikan. We are live in the voice of Biafran 97.5 Breasted Njoko downtown. You say, yes, keeping up, Everything men to be men. Yes, sorry. Yes, I salute you. I salute you. Yes. Most important today is we're advancing every blessed day, and we're advancing is more positive that our brothers in African understanding, because they're feeling the pain like we feel the pain in the Western world. It's not fair. But the good news is that Western people is tying them to also understanding the way we're understanding. So that is the most important thing. So it is understanding to understanding the way we understanding should be referendums and the natural grounds of the peace. So we have opportunity and have some courage, and with the trust and willing to listen to the message, careful, wisely, and meditate with it. Simple but the truth. Simple, but we are looking for the peace for the Western world. We are looking for the peace for the people. And everything should be happen. We'll let him make it. Because he knows that and we know that. So thank you. We're moving forward. Breasted in the name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. You say, yes, sir. Original reality, the life we're living. We're digging. Yes, sir. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. You say, good evening and good night and good midnight. Ladies and gentlemen, the people of the world, we are here today to readdressing a question and answer to the French, to the Portuguese, and to Germany. To understanding between 1901 and 1902, the last a place they recognize or they identify as a Biafran is Gabon, and Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea was a Biafran, and it's a Biafran by the names. And if you look the logo in the Gabon and Equatorial Guinea, you will see the hand Bia in ancient of time of the Biafran. Then along the line, they finally, after the jamming out of the French and the British, normally changed the names, and our lack of the pronunciation transferred it to the way it means for them. But they take the accent and the word, every the names they are keeping in the Gabon and Equatorial Guinea, they pronounce it different way, have also different meaning, but the real pronunciation also have a different meaning. So I'm trying to understand people. Like example, to be important issue. Before I'm going to the point, example, the dictatorship was brought by the French, tools of the French, is original Biafran. Ale is a Biafran language. Ale. Bongo is a Biafran language. Because we're stage now, Oba. Oba ka Biafran na balonwaya. Bongo Biafran na balonwaya. Bongo is big. Opaka basala basa. The big of the land, big of the people. Bongori. It's a Biafran language, but the sense of the country, people born into it, they don't recognize their language again. In the Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, both Calabar, Beto Goja, both Itigidu, Gepo, Bubura, Papum, all these are languages. But because of the histories, has been script the reality that even they hear their names in everywhere in the Middle Belts, they don't recognize it. So to the point that the question to the answer is very clear. To Germany, tell you the name. They meet where they call Equatorial Guinea, where they call Gabon and Cameroon. To tell you the truth, because this is the time. The same thing to Portuguese. to tell you the truth. Every language and the culture of Portuguese was what they learned for the Biafran. The same thing to the Greeks, to tell you the truth, because the Greeks' punishment is what to transcend their corruptions, to introduce Bible and end the civilization of the Biafrans, 1416s. That is the punishment that Greece come to the third world country, come the poorest country in the world, because Chukwu Okiko Abiama have his movement according to. So that's why Greek was almost wiped away in this earth, because of the evil they make. And that evil they make, British take over for them, French take over for them, Germany take over for them. But they're the master, and they're nobody. So the same thing can happen to British at end, because history repeating. British will come and be a small people in Europe. They're gonna be nobody like, because they temper Biafra now the second time. The first people tempered it is Greek. So this question and answer is something senior every people living here. I was in this world before. I know what I'm saying. So let's go look it. Let's go find it. Also, it's in the stone. They say that it's somewhere in the stone, in the Gabon. The full name of Gabon is a Biafran name. Gabon. Gabon. So French cannot take it as a newborn landing place. It doesn't match anything. It just be unjustified. So my message is the new government of Gabon to understanding this measurement should be work harder to consulting our prime minister. You need him. You need to be your own brothers. Let's forget what Ohanese or Nigerian government do to people they call fake Igbo, Anambra people. No, we are looking for the real Federation of Igbo. And that's the point. Samuel Ebe is good on this category. Before our overall leader will be out. I'm talking to this thing because most of people want to see something before it happens. But look for the past. It wasn't a joke. That is the work of God. People must live normal. All this example, all these people who believe that we are human beings, believe that we have right to live like a human being, believe that every human being have a sense, should stand for his right if he are really a human being. So what is legitimate that we will stand for our right to have in charge for our own country, to be able to do something. There is nothing to be doubting or even to be emphasized of negotiation. There is nothing negotiation. It's just a principle of the right of the God. When somebody should wake up, support him. When he's sleeping, eat as he like. That is what happened for the past. So what is going to happen for the present is support. Otherwise, you're going to create enmity, losing. Only the who succeed is winning, Biafra. But we don't want that. We want winning. So I thank you to Germany to give us the real names of the place they call Cameroon, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and the place they call Equatorial Guinea Sea or whatever. It doesn't make sense. Coast. It's a Biafran coast. All the places is a Biafran. So they understood it before Biafran War. Biafran War came after many years, jagged, to came to be Biafran War. So then Biafran War came now. The Western people pretending like this first time in their life they hearing Biafran War or Biafran names. This is also impunity. And at the end now, they turn the Biafran now is in the Anambra. It's impunity. So these things, I want you to understand we are Bongo. We are Bongo, the biggest, masses, largest human being in this world. Population, that is the Bongo. Oversize of the size of the people. That's who we are. Obaka. I thank you to understand these new educations coming up. This is special for the Western people, young people to understand. If you want to look for the impunity or you want to look for the justice, go look in the justice, first injustice that if he hijack, he gives somebody a name, it's not his name. There's nothing he can do, can work in this earth. Believe me, unless the person gives the self any name by himself.
then he can vote for you. But somebody give your name is not your name. You answer it, nothing. So the most important thing is that to look real names of these countries, who they are before. Forget this stupid French, forget this stupid British, all the names they give you, forget this stupid, every people call themselves military in Africa leaders who don't understand the truth. Don't understanding, you're a military to protect your citizen. You're a military to make sure that your citizen listen to you being 5 and 6 and eat with them and make sure that they have confidence on you, not to carry gun on the street intimidating people. No. Let it end it. Other messages, everything is clear and pure. We're in a new dynamic. New world order. I thank you to executed, to complying, that Biafran has been a country. I thank you all. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. We say, our leader Mazin Nandekan, bless, he say, I have an important message to the world. Most important, why we can integrate Nigeria and why he can support Biafra and why Mazin Nandekan is right and why they still keep him there and why you must be free. Listen to our Prime Minister, what he always try to address you people in a neutral ground. He asked a question, if Nigeria is a one country, why Fulani are killing people in northern Nigeria and killing people all over the places in the name of Fulani? Is it anything concerning Nigeria? No. It's about trap. It's about ethnic cleansing. So why Yoruba people are condemned by the government, by Nigerian military, destroy and betray everything Biafran people have in Lagos or anything in the Yoruba land. Lagos is legitimate. Ojukwu implement is there. Geography is there. But it's current now. Why? Why the Biafran people choose to do business official with their own people and use foreigner to betray their own people to show that they're the best? Why? Because Nigeria is not one. I put in it before the election when Carolina was being blackmailing the whole stupid people called themselves Igbo people to bring Obi to distracting and destroying the reality of the demanding of justice of Biafran people. And 90% of them follow Obi. We find ourselves today. But it was all of the good. So beside that, of Carolina ideology has been implementing to make sure that people to not continue demand of the right of the Biafran. There is a hope for Obi. The result is failure. And those people say the truth. Now we're in a new chapter. During the time they implementing any travel from Biafra, Major, Owele, Ngwa, different tribes come up together with other tribes for Biafra from Kogi, other places. And also other tribes from Hausa and other places came to ask for referendums. They said that the referendum is November 2023. I don't want to put the date. Our Prime Minister knows the date. Chukwu Okiko Abiama knows the date. So what I'm trying to remind the world to understanding, the people expecting the coup in Nigeria is possible, but it's Hausa will make a coup from Niger. Nigeria don't have no soldier. All this Majiri for me is a coup against the ethnic cleansing. Biafra is not part of it. But it's a coup Hausa to get away, to give themselves Arawa, to join the border in Niger. It's respect. Tinubu know himself when time is coming. They asked him to resign. So my point is that the world to know that any nation respect their nation and believe in their nation. Should anyone kill any person by the tribe? Answer is no. So behind the sea, it means that every people in that zoo, Nigeria has never accepted from their DNA their one. They trusted, accepted their trap. Why? World cannot understand this language. So the language is over. We will not take a decision for ourselves, for the experience and understanding how people respected their own country. And we understood in clearly, understand that he used the people he want to use. And this time is not true. I thank you to carry on with other message and other movement. I thank you all. We are just common people and simple. Win by the truth and they love the people. We love Western too much. I hope they can understanding Biafran is the way. I thank you all. I'm blessed. Biafran Republic government in Nezad, peace, unity and progress and equity and justice and success by me. That is the most important something I want to readdressing to where should be focused and to be concerned. But first of all, I try to heal the sense of, as an example, some comment or some things to be explained in the common sense. You know, in this struggle, it's a challenge. Someone was being genuine, fighting the struggle along the line. He fall out and come back. It's also positive for the struggle to be out and have different experience to be come back will make the struggle positive. And at the same time, there's a difference that someone was in the struggle from the one and beside the circumstances and it's still not changing. It's also a different, also it's a positive. With the reason the one was be out and the reason wasn't out and the reason the one out was came back will bring the understanding also concerning and overwhelming the peer and the peculiar is positive. So on that statement should be understanding team as understanding the part and the part needful to be understanding. So my point of explaining or to addressing our coffee automatic is 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. In a reality, 1 p.m. is official normal activities. And the way it is. And to strengthen or being strengthened also be concerning, for example, I've been explaining for understanding. In 90%, strengthen from day one can understand what I explain. But if strengthen from day one and get out of the game and come back at it, cannot understand what I'm saying. And it meant to be so. There's nothing to be changed. But what is important is not irrelevant to focus on that. We are Simon, and we are Mason and again. And Simon, no complicated, is rooted by promoting and standing for every good for Biafra. This is Simon, Ebe, Njago. I salute you. We addressing to understanding our patient and was rooted for freedom of Mazikan and freedom of the Biafran coded. Nothing's hidden, so we work hard. And I respecting standing for Chukwu Okiko Abiama to respect Simon to make it succeed. Not the way the woman been think, how the woman been feel, or what the woman been want, or how they think, how they like it. Guidance things. President Chukwu Okiko Abiama, Anna Gonele, Njoko Press, Mazinan Ken will lead the world. You're there. I love you all. You see?
African working. The people in Nigeria work like a woman being ghost in garbage, working since they're born is the garbage. They never see a life, never have a life, they never have anything for their life. They are just monkeying, junking.
I want you to underline this message I'm giving you, to understand it, that you guys should help each other very rightly. Nigerian government has implemented
Bonfire.
to document anything.
You defeat them, vampire.
Focusing to taxing you. It doesn't matter you buy a motorbike for yourself. It doesn't matter you go get orange for yourself, bring in market or in the street. They controlling money for you. They never give you good right. They never give you good road. They never supported you anything. It's sleeping in the garbage. You are good. Everything is dirty. It's true. I'm not lying to you. You are passing it through. You never have 24 hours right. Everywhere generator, noise. Just like in.
Just like you making noise now. Example.
What I'm saying this is that understanding is bad roads, everything, people get accidents, people borrow each other money, these people don't pay, this is Nigeria implemented, country don't run like this. I want you people to withdraw with anything lawyer, illegal person. Whether somebody is taking money, anything wrong, this month is difficult. I want all the lawyers of Nigeria to suffer and hunger because they are the ones promoting Nigeria. There's no institution lawyer working, but they have billions of lawyers. Those people who go to schools, they use those people who do business, buying and selling, and how to work to survive. Created program within themselves, they're making program with them. Take the people in the village for selling the land, created program with them. Take the people who give their son to the boy, who convince the boy to organize settlement. Created the program with him. The lawyer to keep themselves busy. I want people to recruit and withdraw any cases. Any case with the lawyer, withdraw it, stop paying the lawyer. Something I want you to know, pastor never saved himself. It's not okay. Every father never saved himself. They are suffering. Like they use it to reach. To start church is a competition. I want my pastor to do. Meet your pastor. I want you to recruit to stop giving another woman to encouraging them to open church. You don't help them to go see the other work where they study for school and what they learn like you selling knowledge. You're doing Akala. Let them do their own thing. Stop promoting them. Stop this. There's no miracle when the bad road is there. Any person can die. I'm telling you the truth. So this message, when you're going to water this message, to listen to Samuel Ebe. Samuel Ebe don't need anything. He needs justice for you. And he sees the impunity. And he sees the truth against Mazen and the stand for his life. And the dignity as a man to achieve one thing in life. That I can never be true for when I stand for any person in this earth. It's not only Mazen can stand. They stand for all the Biafran people who follow me and kill me. And the ones with the grace and intention. Even the ones in Europe. I'm telling people the truth. Something I stand for everyone. When I speak Samuel, I speak to myself. I speak to Mazen, I speak to Madam Azuk, I speak to many Geneva Biafra should do this. So the lawyers will fall down completely. Any people government this thing, just abandon them. They are garbage and they need truth. They study, they don't claim right. The government to create this institution and the platform for them to participate. No, they created this institution platform by you to participate in the wrong system. The first two must take equals to. Or these two past two must take equals to. The next two first two must take equals to. You see? If I call them.
You know, Steve first to must equals to. A master first to a must to. A must to first to equals to master. You see?
Yes, this is a message for our Prime Minister, Samuel Ebe Njoko. The masses of Anambra State, as Zoo Nigeria, has pleading and pleading to you to know that you have to bundle vigilantes, that the police in the mufti, police undercover, police without uniform. Most of them from their village, but they work under Fulani Caliphate. They are killing other Biafran peoples who believe in their less than for longs because they disagree with them. They turn them as a criminal and bring the old case against them. They are killing them, handing them over to Nigerian police, pretend they are vigilante. And our leader, Mazinankan, has been banned any vigilante. We don't need it. The only thing we need is Eastern security and the Invasion Army. Should be important for you, especially in Anambra State. Soludo has been power vigilante to kill many people from Ebonyi State every blessed day and hand some of them over to Nigerian police. And they're killing them and dumping them, carrying one of allegation. Not because of Ebonyi State. I'm talking of freedom right and the freedom right of a human being as a freedom fighter. Freedom right is to speak the truth when you see it. And the people who hear the truth to do something, they are crying that you must be all the Biafran land, must bundle, according to our leader Mazen Nandikan. No any vigilante, caliphate, Nigeria undercover uniform to kill their own family. Let's put it on the line. Anyone, I don't support criminal, but anyone is a criminal. Is Nigeria made you to be a criminal? Your country and your mineral resources it shouldn't be a criminal. And your Senate and your governors are the ones who eat your right, deny to build a good road. People dying on the road every day, bad road. They make you money ritual for people dying every day, any state in Anambra State, anything happening on the road. Forget about Nigerian Federal. I'm talking about these killers who call themselves securities. Nobody give anybody money, nobody to listen to any vigilante. It's not exist, it's not our culture. Our culture of vigilante is in the night. Give the time. The time they see nobody on the street, they see somebody, they catching, not to go into people's house, catching people, haters, killing peoples. Their time is coming. Time is now. Our Prime Minister, this is the message. The Anambra, the masses has been complaining. It's going on since 3 months. And they have information in the side of between Altani and the Niger. There's too much for them living there in Odebe, in the side of Uru and between Oba and Altani. That is important. There's also somewhere between Achala, Nebariam or whatever. There are many. And Anambra people keep them and doing business of cow with them. And these people are the ones came in the night, are killing people, went to the main market, are killing people. Some of their sons are driving Okadas and pushing trucks in the main market, are killing people. This is the message the masses give to you in Anambra State. Thank you to let them to hear your voice. They will feel good to know what to do. Blessed.
You say your life in the voice of Mazen Nandikan, your life voice of Biafran 97.3 FM, Joko bless.
Yes, back at word once again. I have a message to Tinubu, I have a message to Nigerian media. What they look up to speaking. This message is very important and authentic. It's very important. Understanding Nigerian media are promoting Nigerian soldiers. They try to recover some ammunitions from bandits. We understand that. But the message I want to inform you to focus on this message that we have evidence by archaeology, by world evidence, by the history of slave trade, by archaeology, the maps of the indigenes of the land. Listen careful. Nigerian media, Arise TV, channel televisions, all of you listen. This message is very important. It's important to understand it, where we are coming from. Plateau State is a Biafran land. It's number 1 map. Niger State is a Biafran land. It's number 2 map. Kogi State is a Biafran land. It's number 3 map. Benue State is a Biafran land. It's number 4 map. Then he pick from Ondo, Akule, and the Lorraine download to Ore. It's a Biafran land. You can understand it. Okay. This media should focus on this. Another message, the media to understanding that every foreigner who thought that they used the British, use name of Nigeria, think that they achieved something. Tell them at a bomb, fire, burn them. That they have to prepare to return and evacuate. Who have the number of the people they kill, 26 millions. They kill under Nigeria in less than 15 years. Before that, they killed 30 million with the British before amalgamated and
Vampires.
colonized. So put update to the following, and we want to inform them that the truth of this life, that the journey begins somewhere, and the journey know where it begins. Follow me, know where they're coming from, and they can identify where they're coming from, know where to go back. I'm talking of follow me in Nigeria, and I'm talking follow me in totally any place like in Niger. They're not joking with you, and any place in the Biafran territory or in Cameroon, we're not joking with you. In Gabon, we're not joking with you. We're not joking with you. We want to be distant from any evils, because Asantua in Ghana has done this. Jerry Lawrence done it very clear. And if you try to betray it, Burkina Faso also done it. You get it? This is not about Islamists, it's not about religions. There is no anyone who can blackmail any human being on this issue. So this Nigerian media, I want you people to have a message. There is no Nigerian soldier checking point in the Biafran land anymore. There is no any people pay any revenue to legitimate criminal Nigerian government. In the end of this month, there is no any governor, any person, anything about Nigeria will even exist. Put it in common. They have to know that every foreign invested who already connected with Equatorial Guinea and Gabon and Amazonia as a family, as a Biafran. Then we have our ally, Arewa, people from Niger, to make sure that any foreign oil company owned by criminals, African people, or owned by the Western people, she cannot move it anymore. In Gabon, partner countercarriage ship should be dissolved totally. With the French, partnership will be dissolved in totally. Equatorial Guinea, partnership with the French will dissolve totally. The same thing, like I say, Cameroon's Biafra dissolve entirely. Our ally being our neighbor, Arewa, Niger, and the Kanus, who cut off anything British and the French in general. Follow footsteps of Amazon and the camp. And I want every Gabon, every Cameroon. This name just gonna end very soon. Every Niger, every Nigeria, Nigeria, to ask for freedom of your leader, Mazen Landekan, immediately. To the British, to the French, to Tinubu, to any people. Why? Is the only things you need. The game is over. And that's why Gabon declare themselves as a Biafran. And that's why Samuel declare Biafra. And that's why Niger declare themselves as Alewa. Including Kanu. We are waiting to Togo and Benin and Cotonou to declare themselves Oduduwa. In short period, actions speak. I thank you, the Nigerian media, to carry up this message. Leave Samuel alone. More you talking, more you promoting. Continue to speak what he's doing. And don't forget to mention his name every day. And mention Mazinankan every day. I thank you. Blessed name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. He said, yes, once again. Message is warning and advising British and the French to the truth fast as possible. We are beginning in the Gabon. We're going to shut down Peleco. First warning to the French that the Peleco will be shut down totally. And we want to shut down Peleco. We want to remind the French the reason why we make a coup 1964 in the Gabon, that we want to be Biafra together with Equatorial Guinea. At the same time, British are busy and the French are busy in the Cameroon and Nigeria trying to blackmail them when they measure the Biafran coast to the heart of Biafran, turn it to Guinea coast. At the same time, the name of Gabon, they pronounce it wrongly. Transparent Gabon means no landing place. But the name by the pronunciation as in the Biafran language, Gabon, it means go
Western world
Eba,
hear more.
go this place.
The whole world hear more.
Time to change
Let us go
the
hear
name.
more.
Gabon is under Biafra. So the
Amajiri hear more.
and the warning
Follow
message
me here,
to the
Mo.
British that is
Nigerian
clear
government
that
here, Mo.
Niger has cancelled their name, the Kanu, Kaduna. They are going
Yes,
to
sir.
be one
That's
country with Arewa, included Niger together.
Stop it.
And they will close any pipe or oil line to go anywhere from Niger should stop.
It's me again.
At
Biafra
some
again.
point, we want to let British understanding
The world, yes, I.
that Oduduwa people will join their family in the Benin, Togo as a one country. I want to tell the French, it's enough. You young French people, it's enough. You're not lazy, you're intelligent, you're world power. So don't repeat the step of your grandfather in this present. You complain too much Africans in the Senegal, from Senegal, in France. He complained that African leaders is corrupt. He complained that you have democracy, but there is a dictatorship. Now it's good. every young French citizen should understand that you are not lazy. Africans speak to you, listen to them. It's very important because in the Western country, when you speak to African in the Western country, they listen to you. It's very important. My point is Biafran in the middle belt we have 19 states inside Nigeria. Niger State,
Plateau State,
Kogi State, Benue State, some part of Ondo, Akule, the other states where I'm mentioning Niger, Benue, Kogi is very important. It's very important.
And the Plateau State.
To you to understanding, we know the map.
Mathematics
so
map.
Will be a Biafran federation. Complete federation. You know what I'm saying? I know first of all in November, Biafran clear to Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, Biafran clear to us understanding that Igwebike, Ambazonia understanding with the Bagasin, understanding Igwebike, Equatorial Guinea understanding Igwebike, then Okan is chanting. From November, our seaport will start exist because no French border disturbing Biafran where they call Guinea Coast. No Cameroon gendarme disturbing Biafran in the Biafran coast. So we are winning in a standing level that the Western people have to understand that these people are people you should take serious. You are complaining overwhelming of refugee, overwhelming of immigrant, of crisis and the lack of having full right, like some Western people don't have a house, they don't have their right. It's too much. Now the people, it was been a problem to all your life since the Western people born, African people coming our country. The same people now want to stop coming. It's a very simple thing to understanding demanding of the Biafran or the Biafran Federation. I mean, when I say Biafran, I mean all the middle belt. I mean Equatorial Guinea, I mean Gabon, I mean Ambazonia and Cameroon. And you know that, we know that 1952, there is no these countries' names. So let's be transparent to understanding what is happening now. It's similar what happened 1919 when it was battle in the Western world. And some of Western world are busy. Battle, who can cover Africa? Who can colonize this part and this part? And the other side, they're fighting. You look at it and take some people here and go there to fight. So this is exactly what is happening now. We're fighting in the Western world that too much refugees, too much crisis. And at the same time, we're fighting in the African, the Western government have to go. We want to get our own right. You see the system. So that's the system we're talking about. But this message hearing on me is something maybe your grandfather don't tell you, or maybe it's not aware, but I was in this world 350 years ago. Came again. It depends generation I find myself. Take the word serious. Everything will make in your eyes will happen in this earth currently. Western policy is failure by democracy, failure by Christianity, failure by Islamism, failure by common dignity, validate of human being right. Which right they have? They have a right, a nationality, where you coming from. You don't belong to this place. You don't get to this. All these things is a law. You can understand it. So we'll keep it there. I use the opportunity to thank our Prime Minister Samuel Rebe. Use the opportunity to honor our leader Mazen Nandikan. We're waiting for you. And I thank our Defense Secretary, Madam Azoka. And I thank all the Biafrans and the Americaceans soldiers and then Josie Chukwu, Eastern Security. Blessed, we are moving, you know. We are shining like a star.
Yes, sir. I'm going to end it because a lot of activities to do.
Government in Nezod, peace, unity, progress, equity, and success and justice.
So, yes, thank you once again for your patience to listen to our program. So, I thank you. I salute you once again. My message to the world and to Nigeria, to understanding Biafran listening to the cry of the Western people. We listen to their cry that the foreigners occupy your land, and we are ready to go back to our land to do the needful. So I wish you to believe you are the giant of the world, believe you are superpower. France, British, they accepted their superpower to leave us alone. We are not superpower at yet. Let us grow. I use the opportunity to thank the people sitting at home in the Biafran land, and they thank Eastern Security and the Biafran Liberation Army, Americaceans. I thank you all, and our Prime Minister and our Defense Secretary. Blessed, we are moving forward. Our next fundraising will be unbelievable. We are into it to make sure that people come up. I thank you, and Chukwu Okiko Abiama bless you all. You say, freedom of mass and unconditional. You say,